Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is Paige Clark. I am the Canadian sales agent for the Harmonic Egg Technology Sound and Light Therapy Chamber. And today I just wanted to pop on and say hello to you. It's been a while since I did a video, but also just to give this year of 2022, which is a really great angel number, the 222, Harmony and New Beginnings. Just give a year wrap up of all the amazing things that have happened, sort of a wrap up of all the new locations that are open across Canada, and a projection of things to come in 2023. That's all very exciting. So stay tuned, give us a subscribe or a like if you haven't at this point, and we will talk about this year's wrap up. Here we go. So the first thing I want to announce is that by the end of December, so it's November, I think 12th today, so by the end of December, we will have 20 eggs open and operational in Canada. This is incredible. We started importing eggs in 2021 in the summer, which was my first egg in Niagara Falls, Canada at my Egg Wellness Center. And wow, we have come so far. We are doing over an egg every month of the year, sometimes 2 or 3, and the schedule is filling up quick. So if you've been on the fence, if you've been teetering about, coming into this manifestation of being an egg owner and running your own wellness center, utilizing sound and light and energy frequency to help others in your community and be of service, now is the time. Let me know if I can help in any way, and I will be sort of with you through this whole process to fulfill your egg vision. So the really cool news also is that another 14 starting in 2023 are still to be installed and opening up all these other new centers. So 34 locations across Canada will very soon be open, and we just keep going. This is incredible. I am so honored to be part of this process. The passion just keeps growing and growing. So we're going to see what 2023 has in store with all of this amazing stuff happening. One of the really cool highlights of 2022 is the inventor of the Harmonic Egg, Gail Lynn, was actually featured on, many of you probably are aware, of the Coast to Coast radio show. Some of you came across the egg via Gaia television with Regina Meredith's interview with Gail, which I call the interview that launched 1,000 eggs. We still get clients coming in saying, I saw you on Gaia and I just had to come try the egg. So that's pretty common at my wellness center, people coming in just on that interview alone. So this year, Gail was actually featured on Coast to Coast with George Norrie, who, if you listen to alternative, radio, watch alternative videos like Gaia, George's show Beyond Belief on Gaia, and of course his nationally or internationally syndicated radio show Coast to Coast. So that was a huge highlight to see the kind of exposure that the Harmonic Egg and of course Gail Lynn is getting at this point as we continue to grow. So that was a super bonus. It of course helps all of the center owners across the world. When stuff like that comes out, we see a big surge of new clientele coming in and new awareness of what the egg truly is and how it can help you. The other really cool win for 2022 is that Harmonic Egg has actually come out with a hardcover children's book, which is really beautiful. It's called The Little Dragon and the Giant Egg. It's a gorgeous book. It's all about intertwining all of the principles of color therapy into the actual illustrations of the book. I'm going to read just a quick little description here on the harmonicegg.com website in the store. It's all about picking up this book to release stress and connect with your inner child, bring more joy into your day, and be present in life. This book is a feel-good book for adults as well. It's not just a children's book, and the energies in this book can help activate a new life force and release stress. It's got stunning illustrations. It's all about, letting children sort of experience tapping into their own energy and knowing how to shift and come back into balance and harmony. And I think the application of it coming through a children's book is something that's really great that both adults and their child can share together. as sort of teaching energy in a book form, which I don't think is very common. So we're really excited about that. My shipment is coming in this week, so they'll be available very soon at harmoniceggcanada.com, as well as all the Canadian Egg Centers across the country. It's a huge win for a children's book in 2022. The other amazing thing that happened in 2022, most of you have noticed, especially those who got their egg in 2022, will notice that we now have Canadian manufacturing. So we have just, exploded in terms of interest for people wanting to get an egg. So the best way to fulfill that in a more timely manner was to actually bring manufacturing to Canada, Canadian jobs, Canadian wood being, brought to the manufacturing facility, Canadian installers. So it's grown into this beautiful, family unit exchange of just being able to get your eggs sooner, being able to have maybe some of the direct Canadian lumber being brought right to your egg. As you know, most of you know, the egg is completely made of wood, which is a self-cleaning, energetic material, so that between different clients there's no energetic residue. It's also vibroacoustically an incredible material for really amping up, literally, naturally and organically, the resonance of the music that is played in the egg. So the wood is a huge component of this egg. So really cool that we have Canadian manufacturers here in 2022. Okay, now that I've kind of wrapped up 2022 and everything that's happened this year, and by the way, I will put a list at the end of this video of all of the locations that will be either open or their eggs have been delivered in 2022. So if it's, let's say, the December egg in Edmonton, you can keep your eye on when their actual opening date is and follow them online, or follow me online, because I always update when the centers go live and when they're officially open. So you can check in on that. But I want to give a quick preview into 2023. And the biggest thing, especially for me, is we are working on new egg music. So some of you may know that I actually met Gail first through being asked to compose music for the egg. So I created, in collaboration with Gail, the Soul Concerto album, which you may have seen at local egg centers, the Soul Concerto USB, or you may have had an ANS reset using either Moonlit Forest or Eternal Soul of Stars. Those are two very beautiful pieces of music that I had the pleasure to work on. They feature sounds of the Point Abano forest. I actually took 200 feet of recording cord or wire and brought a microphone into the forest on the night of a full moon and recorded 40 minutes straight, because every egg song is 40 minutes long, so 40 minutes straight of just the sounds of the forest. So that's embedded into the track. A lot of intentional things are embedded into the track. It also features piano, cello, there's even some whale sounds that are sort of synthesized in there. So beautiful tracks. So that was done when I first met Gail in 2020. So now we are amping up for 2023 to begin. Oh, I don't know if you can hear my cats hissing. I have a lot of cats here at my home. Anna, it's okay. All is well. Just looking at me. So for 2023, we are working on new music for the egg. I'm very excited. I am working with different instruments that I have never worked with before, namely probably getting some vibraphone in there, which I had sort of an energetic hit that the vibraphone and the telomeres that we have in our cellular structure would resonate together, and hopefully keep those telomeres long and lots of vitality, because that is what ages the cell and thus ages our bodies. I'm also going to be lending my voice this time. I am a singer-songwriter. I play piano. Obviously I compose for other instruments, but I've never sung on any egg music, so that's going to be an interesting experience. All the things that we can do to bring intention into the piece, we've already sort of started and laying the bricks of that. So I'll be very excited to update you in 2023 when that music is available. And it will be available across all egg centers. Anytime you go in for a session, you can actually say, hey, I want the new music that came out in 2023, and it'll probably work with your intention, especially because I use a lot of piano in my work, so anytime there's piano, it's a pretty safe bet that it's going to end up being an autonomic nervous system reset, as that instrument and the resonance and wave sign of the piano resonance is really great for resetting the nervous system. So I'm very excited to start composing that and getting into the zone, especially during the winter season where it becomes reflective. We're calming down, we're going internal again. So I think the piece is definitely going to have some winter vibes in it. But of course with spring right around the corner, so that sort of rebirth, that growth are some of the themes and symbols that start coming up to me. So I'm very excited for that. Anyway, thank you for watching. This has been our 2022 wrap-up of all things Harmonic Egg Canada. I'm so excited to continue working with all of you in the new year, and I hope you have an incredible holiday season. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for being a part of this journey, and thank you to the egg pioneers in Canada who are really ushering in this new wave of energy modalities to help our communities and our collective consciousness. So thank you so much. I'll see you next time.